Hello, guys, and welcome. I have a very cute and easy card for you today. And so, just in case you don't know, let me introduce myself. I am Candace Fields, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we are working with the Pansy Patch. We're only using the sentiment and then I used the dies. And I thought, okay, here you go. I know I accept them out. I used the dies to cut out some of the DSP, some of the pansies out of the DSP. And then I also use the scallop contours. I use this die right here. And that's where we're going to place our sentiment. Okay, let me move these out the way. Now, this is not a new type of a card. It's been around for maybe a couple of months now, but I'm just now getting around to actually trying it out. And it's called the book binding technique. And look at it. This is really cute. Okay, so I wanted to do this with you guys today. Okay, so you're going to start out with a 4 1/4 by 11 sheet of cardstock. I am using Blackberry Bliss. And we are going to score at 5 1/2 and 6 3/4. Okay. Okay, yeah, I had to mess it up. That's right. I'm like, hold on, is that the right measurement? Okay. So, to get this, now we're going to score on our 5 1/2. We're going to fold on that. Mark here. There's my bound folded. Okay, and then we're going to do a valley fold here. Okay, and that's just going to help with opening and closing. So now what you're going to want to do on this 1 1/4 inch piece right here, you're going to want to add some adhesive. So I'm out of tape runner and I forgot to get some to put into my tape runner. And I didn't want to use the liquid glue for this part, so I'm just going to use some tearing tape here. And okay, so luckily my child had just finished her shower because I was going to start this video apologizing if you hear the shower running. But today, which today is July 22nd, the upcoming holiday catalog is being released to us demonstrators to be able to see. We get to pre-order from it starting July 1st. And so I'm glad that they're finally giving us time to look at it, because usually what has happened in the past, I should say, is that we won't get a chance to see it until the date of pre-order, unless you have went to convention, or if you was on the demonstrators trip. I mean, well, yeah, the achievers trip and things like that. So I'm glad that now, because it allows us just a little bit of time to get our budget together, to get your list together. And I do my list like Christmas. I make a list, I check it twice, and then I start deleting things and adding things back on and stuff. So it gives me that time to really get a chance to hone down my list. So I have a piece of a 4x4 white cardstock. Now I have tons and tons left of Whisper White, so that is what I will be using. But if you are all out of white cardstock, we do have the new basic white that came out a couple of months ago, and I have a feeling I'm all out of this. Okay, I think it's starting to flow. I think this. I had made a explosion box for my boyfriend for Father's Day, so I was really using this glue. A lot. And then I also made I was practicing making this hat. So this is going to go on the inside of your card. Making this 3D hat that has been all the rage in crafting world. Because I do all kinds of paper crafts, not just Stampin' Up. So let me see, because I have the hat right here. And so it's a treat box. So I was practicing making the hat. And this, you know, took quite a bit of glue also. Okay, so next I have a 4x4 sheet of the Pansy DSP. Okay, but I was saying I made my boyfriend an explosion box for Father's Day, and he really loved it. You know, just like reminding him of all the people in his life, you know, that loves him and stuff. So it was nice to be able to do that. But, you know, I'm not going to lie. I did it. I thought about it at the last minute. I have a 1 inch by 4 inch piece of coordinating DSP. And so when I did it, you know, I still made it nice, but, you know, afterwards you started thinking of all the things that you could have done to it if you taken just a little bit more time. So it was just that and stuff. So I know I'm probably going to be making some more, because I did have a blast making that, and it's a good way to use up your DSP, especially if you're a hoarder like me. It's a great way to use it up. Okay, so next I'm going to stamp the sentiment. When I originally did this, I wanted my sentiment to be in Blackberry Bliss, but I need another Blackberry Bliss ink pad. So I ended up doing this in Tuxedo Black. Okay, and I'm sorry if you see my head any. I'm just trying to get this to be as centered as possible. Okay. I need to clean my stamp. I think I have some lint on it. Just looking at this here, I do have some lint. But we're going to ignore it. We're going to ignore that. Okay, so next I'm going to use some dimensionals here. Boom, boom. Okay. And just so you know, there is a 24-hour free shipping sale that will be going on July 24th. Okay. And then starting July 1st, our annual paper sale is back on. Let's see. Do I want to do that or bring out? I think I'm going to bring that out. Okay, so I'm just cutting up some pieces of this dimensional. Okay. Add a little dollop of glue to the side. Now this card is pretty simple in the sense that I didn't use really any embellishments on here. Because you know, some people, like, I'm like, well, okay, so some people I make cards for, like my mom, she doesn't like the bulkiness. Make sure I'm getting this in the right. Just because, you know, that's more shipping. It costs more for postage. So this is basically an idea that you can have still a pretty card, simple, and let it be just as effective without any extra embellishments. So to step this up, you can add, I'm just grabbing some, you can grab some ribbon or some twine to add to right here for some embellishments right there. You can also add some rhinestones to the middle of your flower just to give that some dimension and some bling. But that is our card for today. Look at that. Really, really pretty. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a good one. Alrighty, guys. Bye-bye.